Welcome to Health Uncensored. I'm Dr. Drew, and today's episode is going to be great. We will start by exploring a revolutionary way to help kids get the mental health treatment they need. Next, we explore a promising way of protecting yourself from potentially harmful electromagnetic fields that are all around us. Then discover an interesting new brain health supplement. We'll wrap up the day with an exhilarating low-speed ride. Consider how much we all use our cell phones and other electronic gadgets every second of the day. It's not crazy to think that the invisible waves of energy passing through us could potentially pose a threat to our health. The dramatic increase in electromagnetic fields, or EMFs, in our environment has led to public health concerns around the world. Andrea Ocampo dives deeper into the scientific revolution seeking to protect people from this potential health threat.
Beyond the devices we use on a daily basis, there are countless electromagnetic signals surrounding us in our homes, offices, cars, and public spaces. These signals are generated wherever electricity is used, but should we be concerned about them?
When you think about the amount of electrosmog all around you every day, you want to reduce your exposure. With 3G and 5G and routers and the Wi-Fi and all the things that are happening every day around you, it is going through your body all the time.
That's where Aries Tech steps in. A frontrunner in EMF protection, their cutting-edge protection devices are designed to combat the often overlooked challenge of the silent but potentially significant threat to our community's health and well-being.
So when you look at the application outside of even just the human aspect of it, there is a very wide-ranging application to the things that are actually being disrupted today with all of our new technologies.
EMF that's being generated from 5G and from 3G and routers, that usually is a square wave. It's a digital wave. And those waves are not generated in the human body. And when you expose the body to those waves, it's disruptive to the body. If you have something in your home or on your person that can help to mitigate some of these electrosmog things that are happening, I think it's going to help you.
Having protection every day with these set it and forget it solutions can offer peace of mind for those living and dealing with electromagnetic hypersensitivity.
If a person's sensitive, like a child, if they're running around a room that is saturated with electrosmog, wouldn't it benefit them to have one of these things and lowering that level?
Although EMFs are invisible, they can still have an impact on our bodies. To ensure our long-term safety, it is important to take immediate steps to protect ourselves from potential exposure.
I'm joined now by Josh Bruni. He's the CEO of Aries. Josh, thank you for being here. This is a really interesting topic. How did you get into it, and what is the nature of the problem?
Well, thanks for having me first.
Of course.
I got into this business through a mutual friend. I think at first, being a father, I was really thinking about my children. And again, getting more comfortable with the science and literature. And by the way, there's tens of thousands of studies and research papers that have been submitted to the World Health Organization and other governing bodies about this topic.
Okay, so let's kind of shine a little bit of a light on that. When systems are evolving and developing, particularly early, the DNA is open. It's vulnerable to error. That's how things go. Whether it's developmental issues or cancers or whatever, that's a very vulnerable period of DNA exposure, let's say. Right. Interesting. I hadn't thought about that.
And so that was on my mind because a little bit of the work I had done on my own to like understand a little bit more and determine, it was more from like a father aspect of like taking care of my children.
I get it.
You think about, when do you give your child a cell phone? More on the psychological and emotional side.
100%.
But not really on the physical side.
I don't think anybody really thinks about that because we're so overwhelmed worrying about the effect on their development just looking at that screen.
Yes. And so the data suggests that there is some reason to be concerned, and there's more and more, I would say, people with a platform that have come out recently, specifically around fertility, testosterone, and I would just say the reproductive system in general, because the rate at which the cells turn over
That's another great point, because the reproductive cells are dividing rapidly. Again, the DNA is actively metabolized.
So what our product does is it actually neutralizes the man-made electromagnetic radiation that's coming in, or electromagnetic fields. And
Sort of absorbs and redirects it.
yeah, I would say absorb wouldn't be the right word, because it's not absorbing it, but it is diffracting it.
Yeah.
And through the principle of deconstruction and construction.
Yeah.
So it's basically deconstructing the negative waves, and then it's actually amplifying the beneficial waves, which is a critical point, because when you amplify EMF, there's a big trend right now with PEMF mats and the ability to actually stimulate the body. And so to allow beneficial ones, it actually increases the body's resilience to these fields.
I'm convinced. I need one. I need help. But thank you, my friend. Good work. Thank you for spending a little time with us. If you're interested in trying this out for yourself, visit ariestech.com. Don't go anywhere.